Hello, my dear friends. Welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking, and thank you so much for being here. Okay, this is a divine spread that we are doing today, which I usually do either on a Friday or on a Sunday. I thought I would leave it to Sunday, but just wasn't able to read for you. So here I am today. I know I need to get this out. And you know, when you need to get something done, it needs to be done. This is unfortunate sometimes that even though we may not be in the mood, we may not be totally invested in something, but we need to keep charging forward. Okay, change is necessary, change is healthy. I'm using my beautiful classic tarot new deck for the divine spread. So let's see what's going on. I will be using that for the March readings as well. So what's the Karma Dharma pertaining to the divine spread? And we've got the Star, Aquarius energy. The Star, the card of hope, wish fulfillment, healing, wishes granted, obviously. But also this does speak to communication, groups, associations, people that you deal with. You know, Aquarius energy has been very strong, you know, with last year and this year as well, with Saturn and Uranus squaring, Saturn from Aquarius and Uranus from Taurus, fixed energies. It's been like a, you know, push and pull, trying to hold on to the status quo and needing to have changes. So, dear Spirit, please guide me. Aquarius is partly old, the elder Saturn, and partly the crazy scientist of the future. So it's like a tug of war. We've all got Aquarius somewhere in our chart, and Taurus. So where there's been no change is necessary. We need to free ourselves up from anything that is not worth investing in anymore. Let's see what's going on in the divine spread, dear Spirit. So thank you. Let's see what's at the foundation. Thank you, dear Spirit. We have the Seven of Wands. Yeah, like needing to stand one's ground. Someone could be defensive pertaining to communicating clearly. These could also be blockages pertaining to a wish fulfillment, to communication with someone that could be at a distance to you. Aquarius says, I detach, I see things from a higher perspective. Let's see what is hidden, because we've been dealing with a lot. Seven of Wands, right? That's the seed. What is hidden that we don't know? The Two of Wands. Someone is needing to make a choice. Someone is ready to go, you know, on that trip. Someone is ready to run with their desires, ready to take action. Could be that they've already made a choice and they're running with what they desire, not what other people desire in their life. And this is something that someone's been working towards. They've been standing their ground, even though it's something that was against the odds that this could work out. It could be a partnership, could be a love relationship. Let's take one more. It could also be a project, something to do with building on something that you believe, something that could probably bring recognition, fame, and fortune as well. We've got the 2 and the 3, dear friends. The 2 of Wands and the 3. So the work has been done. The choice has been made. It's all about now waiting. A lot of fire. A lot of fire. Recent past. What's been going on in the recent past? And I'm going to say here that obviously, again, it shows the person holding, again, their desire. Even, you know, the wand, which is, we see that the flowers have already bloomed. Can you see that? The flowers have already bloomed here on the wand, on his desires. So it's already taking form. We could see the ship here as well. Whereas before, and we see that there is a movement. We see before on the 2 that there's no flowers here. So the blooming of the flowers of, a situation, whatever this is for you, there is change and transition. We've gotten to the 3 of Wands, which is promise. Promise that something that you've worked hard towards can manifest. We also see 3 ships. That's what's interesting here. So it speaks of a lot of abundance, but this is where, this is the ability to manifest, but on an initial level, right? It does hold great promise, though. And the Justice card, I'm going to say if someone is making a choice, they're choosing between 2 different people, 2 different situations. Yes, it can say that there's other people involved. As the 7 of Wands is, I'm up against so much. Everyone is against me, right? I've got a lot of obstacles that I'm dealing with. But it is a 7. Yes, 7 is a difficult corner that someone turns. It takes time. But here we see with that we go to the 2 and the 3. That's 5. Now, even if there's conflict, whatever it is that we're hoping to manifest has got the potential here. We've also got help from the ethers, from karma, justice. Justice is Libra. It is balance. It is fairness, justice. It can also speak to someone needing to have to go through legal routes to, find their justice, or someone going through a separation, or it could be anything related to what we desire and what we're hoping to create. Let's see. As we see, we know justice is also a portal that opens. So some justice, some dharma is, opening up a path for a fairness, justice, and a wish fulfillment. Let's look at the now, possibly in the now, or when you get to watch this. And we've got the moon. So in the now, there are doubts here. There could be fears related as well, but there could also be some form of secrecy, something that is unknown. Okay, it speaks to maybe someone's home, someone's mother, or a motherly energy. The moon is Cancer and Pisces. We are in the Piscean season, so happy birthday if you're celebrating today. Dear Pisces, you are, those of you that are having your birthday at the beginning, roughly the beginning of March. Oh my God, it's such a blessing as we've got the Sun and Jupiter meeting up. Very, very, very magical, right? It's the best possible planetary alignment of the year. So thank your lucky stars for that. Wow. And if your birthday is around like the 3rd or the 4th, your whole year is going to be full of magic, dear friends. So the moon, yes, Pisces, strong intuition, things that are unknown, strong energies pertaining to sleep and, at night when there's a lot of quiet and therefore we can connect more to our higher self. We could hear messages. The moon does speak to fluctuating energies, so a sort of a breathing in and then breathing out. That's the flow of the moon. And we're looking towards a very interesting new moon in Pisces on the 2nd of March, which should be very positive for most of us, right? So someone's maybe subconscious. Pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention. Let's see what's crowning. And we've got the Ten of Cups. So someone's happiness, someone's bliss. Looks like there's someone is hoping for this, but also it's like a restart. So there's like a cycle ending, just like the moon cycles. After an ending, there's a new beginning. Remember, we had a full moon in Leo, and we've got Aquarius, which is right opposite. The last new moon was Aquarius. Interesting. So roundabout from the new moon in Aquarius up to the new moon in Pisces, maybe even the full moon in Virgo, which will be full moon in Virgo is on the 18th of March. So that period should be very interesting. Let's see what the action and advice is. Remember, the Ten of Cups turns into an ace. It does speak to a lot of happiness. So on someone's mind, their goals, their aspirations is to get to that happy, stable, emotional bliss place where they're feeling loved, provided for, nurtured, all those beautiful emotions. What is the action? Three of Pentacles. Collaboration. Something pertaining to someone's skills being noticed here. And someone obviously doing a really good job. As you can see here, he's sculpting. He's working really hard at sculpting something very, very beautiful. And obviously there's recognition here. And I did speak to fame as well. So someone realizing your abilities, where there was maybe a loss of hope, something turns around. Let's see what the potential outcome is. And we've got the Chariot. Beautiful major arcana card, Cancer. So you can see the stars above him. So it's got a lot to do with the Aquarian energies. So communication, intelligence, ingenious, friendships as well, but also wish fulfillment. Having made a decision, you could see here that he's trying to get them both to move towards, his goals. But it's as though he's had difficulty with collaboration. Or maybe even needing to wait, not ready to take action towards maybe even a new home. We've got the moon and we've got the Chariot as well. A new home, a meeting with someone, because we know that the Two of Wands and the Three of Wands, they're energies of waiting. We see that we're coming very close to not having to wait anymore, because he's waiting on those ships to come in, and obviously he's going to take a journey. So it's very close to happening. Speaking of time-wise, and of course June and July could be very important to some of you. Let's look at what the planetary alignments and the divine wants us to know. We have the Hierophant, and we know the Hierophant being Taurus, North Node. This is us getting uncomfortable, following the path that's not easy, but holding on to the faith. We know that it's all about choices. Again, the two keys in the Hierophant always stand out. We've got Taurus and we've got Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus, right? We've got the Queen of Pentacles, a mother. I did speak to motherly energies pertaining to a mother. Some of you are mothers. You can also be very psychic. This is usually with the Queen of Pentacles, it's more Virgo, very motherly, very hardworking, very stable. Virgo, Capricorn, I would say more so than Taurus. Taurus would be more the King of Pentacles. So we've got the ability to produce. Something is probably manifesting here. What stands out to me is the rabbit, right? The hare, nevertheless, where, you know, they produce in hundreds. It's a sense of manifestation and abundance, right? After someone has been very, very patient. And I notice the leaves blooming on the tree. So there's a sense of spring weather, and spring is blooming. It's, you know, beautiful energies coming through, the ability for growth, for manifestation, for abundance. Now the Hierophant, of course, can speak to anything to do with religion, our beliefs, also spirituality. And let's see what else comes through pertaining to this Queen of Pentacles. And we've got the Nine of Cups. So a possible wish fulfillment, even though it's not easy. I mean, the Hierophant can speak to someone who's married with children, the perfect mother, or the for some of you, she's the perfect mother, and she's got the ability to have her dreams come true. Nine of Cups is a wish fulfillment card. But for others of you, I suppose the Nine of Cups could also be someone who could have a drinking problem because of many problems related to family or to a marriage. We've got the Nine of Cups and the Ten of Cups. What's at the bottom of the deck? Wow. So there is a third people in the situation. The general energy is a heartbreak. And that she could be someone that is trying to escape the pain, or maybe not even doing things. Maybe she's someone who's very reliable for some of you. And possibly, if that is the case, she will have a wish fulfillment. If this is someone that's not stable, this is someone, you know, a motherly figure, someone who hasn't been loving herself, more so giving and giving and giving, where she's empty, I feel here. And I feel that that's what it's all about. Like, she's given everything, maybe to a marriage. I feel as though there's been an unequal giving and receiving here. See the team effort here. It's as though one person has got all the heaviness on their own back, and they've got to do everything by themselves. There's no collaboration. And I see the moon here as well. Interesting. So we've got Seven of Pentacles beneath that Three of Swords. Seven of Pentacles, having invested within something, going through a difficult, challenging chapter in one's life, but looking at where they've, you know, where she's invested all her efforts, her heart, her money, some sort of an investment that doesn't seem to have paid off. We've got the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Truth, the Ace of Wisdom. And this, to me, speaks to a figuring things out, clearing out the trash, some sort of a difficult conversation, difficult words. That's why we've got the Three of Swords. So we've got two aces here. We've got an Ace of Pentacles and an Ace of Swords. Now, I'm just wondering, because I see here the Pentacles are worth investing in, because this can speak to manifestation as well. The Seven. It's the Sword where that's been heartbreak. So maybe it's all about our perception, thought process, and Swords can speak to air signs. We've got the Star card here, so Aquarius is very strong. Libra as well. Has there been balance? Has there been equal giving and receiving? Because I see that there's a heartbreak here. Maybe heavy words have been spoken. So if you're going to choose, I see we've got 3 of Pentacles here, Queen of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles. We've got the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords, intellectual, Libra. Someone looking at things from a very detached way. Maybe this is Queen of Swords. Can't speak to legalities. Someone that is hoping for a new beginning, hoping for another offer, because because something is just, it's just really, really hard. Yeah, and I don't know, but what I feel is that this Queen of Swords more than likely is the same person as the Queen of Pentacles. So she's someone who is trying to intelligently work her way through to new beginnings, a possible new beginning. She could also be starting something legal. Okay, and it looks like there's some sort of healing that needs to take place. This is a difficult chapter that one is turning right now. What's beneath the Queen of Swords? And the 7 of Cups. So this can speak to confusion. Looks like she's trying to see things clearly. She needs more information pertaining to something long-term that's been offered to her. But maybe there's doubts. There's doubts here because of disappointments from the past. A lack of clarity, a lack of truth. I don't know. Let's take some different cards before we take more tarot. So let's have a look at the wisdom of the oracle. What's going on here, dear Spirit? What is the message? And I suppose we could always think of that Queen of Swords as well as being another divine feminine. Because we've got the Hierophant here, which can speak to marriage. We've got the Keys, and we've got in the divine position, we've got a Queen of Pentacles. So some of you could be leaving an air sign who's broken your heart, and there's been an offer from an earth sign as you're going through some sort of legalities or trying to break, have the truth, because there's been a lot of secrecy, a lot of deception with that 7 of Cups, right? Things being up in the air. What's going on, dear Spirit? What's going on? And we have Serendipity, and we've got the Clover, number 18 again. So the Moon. Serendipity is a very lucky card indeed. Let's see, number 18. Number 18. I will be taking some my love handwritten cards at the end of the reading, and some of my cards with the little symbols. So, opportunity allied with readiness. Is it aligned? Allied with readiness. Opportunity allied with readiness. The awareness of synchronicity, luck and good fortune appearing as signs and symbols, a magical alignment of events. You've stepped into alignment with a greater good, where your dreams and the collective dream resonate in exquisite harmony. Now is the time for luck and preparation to meet and create miracles, and that aligns exceptionally with the astrology just around the corner. And you could never have planned all by yourself. So now is the time for luck and preparation to meet and create miracles that you could never have planned all by yourself. Keep in mind that you are a channel of providence right now, as a higher energy uses you as a force on behalf of the whole world. Wow. Your fortune becomes everyone's fortune. Everything you bring into being now will leave a wondrous legacy for others in the future. Your service to the world is being supported at this time. Expect the unexpected and smile, for Spirit loves you so very much. And it's interesting because on a collective scale, right, it did speak to service, which is also Virgo, right? Someone that's very motherly. And Aquarius is also humanity. It's groups of large groups of people coming together as friends, as, equally, and bringing in some sort of a wish fulfillment for humanity through their service. And I'm going to say hello, Canada, and thank you. Thank you for your service. Thank you for your sacrifices. And not only as the sacrifices pertaining to our freedoms began in Canada, your legacies will be left. You've been written in the history books as humanity has awoken, and you've gotten that ball rolling. The world is going to continue that. I get the goosebumps as I say that. So, yes, your fortune becomes everyone's fortune. Everything you bring into being now will be a wondrous legacy for others in the future, for our kids, for our grandkids, and so on. So I take my hat off to you guys up there in Canada, dear friends. Love you so much. And not only my support goes to all of you. And I think on the 23rd, the convoy starts in the US as the US is going through its Pluto return. So it'll be very interesting. And I'd like to also say hello to my friends down under, Canberra. Hello, my darlings. Hats off to you as well. Okay, so everyone, humanity is supporting you. It's only a fair few. Those few that have got a narrative that are, pushing up against freedom, and we were born free. We should be let to live free, okay? Anyway, my dear friends, I'd love to hear your comments on that. So expect the unexpected and smile, for Spirit loves you so very much. And obviously Spirit, God, whoever you call God, whoever is your God, Source, are all on humanity's side. Relationships. Spirit has a plan, and that plan is to place you in front of the right person at the right time. You have met or are about to meet someone vitally important to your journey, someone Spirit wants to bring into your life. Only divine forces can plan this meeting. It is out of your hands. Pay attention to the signs Spirit presents. Now, where prosperity is concerned, you are in the right place at the right time. Be grateful, for the stars are aligned in your favor and fortune is smiling on you. Victory and success are yours. The choices you have made in the past have prepared you for the opportunities now before you. This is your lucky moment. The timing is perfect. I'm so glad to hear that. Because we always talk about karma and of course Saturn and the Lord of Karma and timing. Let's see, as all the planets are moving direct, my dear friends. Let's see what the fortune-telling cards have. Let's take 3 cards here. Imprisonment. Toil and labor. Yes, that's exactly what humanity's been going through. And I've got to restart my camera. Exactly what we've been going through, my dear friends. But we've got high honors here. And this is a card of great success. Someone coming through, someone very honorable. This could also be someone who's in a position of power, a leader. We do see them, high honors are usually for people who serve humanity. Those who are in positions of power and have sacrificed their life to serve humanity, not to serve their own pockets and not to serve their own gain. So it looks like there is recognition here, fame, glory, and success for those who have been standing in integrity. And that's on a personal scale as well, not only collectively. Let's see what's at the bottom. And we've got the wealthy man. Every time the wealthy man comes through, it speaks to a lot of abundance. And believe you me, he shows up very often. There's the top hat. There are those that hold this person in high regard, in high honors. This is a very important person, whoever this is, either in your life, either in his society or in the world. And it does speak to wealth. And it's a number 13, right? Wealth speaks to abundance. It speaks to someone who has riches, maybe. Someone who has etiquette. Well, he's well-mannered. Quite the gentleman. Quite the sir. Sir. And that's not doubting him. That is truly what I mean. Someone who's very honorable. And we've got a main female here. So we've got a couple here. The main female holds a flower, so the flower speaks to, I don't know, this could be a gift, this could be that she's showing up as she's ready for love. The wealthy man, more importance pertaining to wealth, but this could also be someone who has got a wealthy, emotional persona to say. And it's a number 13 again, Scorpio. Scorpio is very strong. The energies of Scorpio, or this wealthy man has been going through lots of changes, transformations. We've got marriage here. Some sort of a partnership. There's the top hat again. Marriage. Could be a partnership, could be a marriage. And we've got another male here. So we've got, beneath that is the courthouse. So again, legalities pertaining to a marriage or some sort of commitment. Could be a business relationship as well. It's a number 3, and 3 is the Empress. A marriage, very abundant, very, a marriage that comes with a name or a position. Message could be legalities, news. So we've got the main male and we've got the main female. There we go. Main male, main female, and we've got a wealthy man. So this could be a person who's helping this situation, this relationship, this commitment, or it could be a third person, right? Because between the main female and the main male, there's a marriage. So take it as it resonates for you. Let's take my Lenormand. We've got the block here, the mountain. We've got the birds, so this block is probably pertaining to other people, or maybe even communication is blocked. Someone maybe is not communicating with you. We've got the scythe here, which is a hasty decision or something Plutonian, something that needs to be cut out. And we've also got the lily. Quite similar to today's messages. I want to take another card here. So we've got the sun. the blockages come down at some point, and the promise is that there will be clarity through communication, or there could be conversations pertaining to matters of heart. I mean, it's the sun in Leo. This could also speak to news coming in pertaining to someone that is the sun, someone who could be a very royal person, a leader, a victory. The news speaks to victory, truth. And we've got that window of opportunity, just like the Serendipity card. There's a window of opportunity that opens. And this is Jupiterian energies. Jupiter in Sagittarius is the teacher, but it's also long distance travel. It could speak to wisdom, could speak to truth after confusion. It's an open portal that opens to a very magical connection here. I mean, the lily does speak to a strong sexual connection, but also a pure love connection. But the scythe here, something sudden comes through. And how I see the scythe here, it could be negative, it could be positive for me, because we see all the wheat here. And we know that the Queen of Pentacles, Virgo energy, providing a service, doing the work, being grounded, right? The Virgo glyph usually shows the wheat, so it's like the Empress qualities, where the Empress is very nurturing, very motherly. She also, she's Gaia. She gives the fruit, the land. The land sprouts with blooming flowers and with possible abundance, as we've got a lot of lucky energies here. But it also pertains to having gone through some sort of a death, so some sort of an ending. And we've got the child, and the child does speak to fresh energies. The child can speak to purity as well. It can be a literal child. Again, it's a 13. So the child is happiness usually. But this can be a literal child, of course, because we know the Queen of Pentacles is usually a mother. There's the divine feminine. And there's the fish again. Matters of business, abundance, gains. Now this divine feminine holds of great importance, a particular child or a possible new beginning. A possible beginning here. This is a great promise here. And we've got the clouds before that, which can speak to a lack of clarity and confusion. But you know, the clouds with the fish together does speak to me. To me, it speaks of the Piscean energy. The Piscean chapter, as the sun is moving through Pisces. Before that, we've had the bear, someone who's had to be strong. This could also speak to blockages, yes. And the energy is being blocked. Or someone needing to have the courage. Someone very powerful being confused. Maybe also someone doubting their finances, their financial position. We've got the bear and we've got the dog, and the dog does speak to loyalties, friendships. This could also be help from a powerful friend, someone who's in a position of power. Let's see. Friends could be helping you clear something up through communications, clear up a certain blockage here. Let's take more cards. The Three of Swords, remember, was the general energy. Let's continue. Why do we have the Seven of Wands here? We've got the Devil. Yeah, a lot of hard work. Someone trying to control another person here. This could also speak to a very strong sexual tendencies or desires. that may be also, because we've got a 7. 7 is is the Saturnian cycle. This could be a 7-year thing for some of you, or a 7-month thing. The devil. Fears. Toxicity, having dealt with a toxic connection as well. Maybe a marriage where someone feels as though they're the only ones doing the work. Let's take one more on that. And we've got judgment. So, wow. That is incredible. A big, big breakup. There was a judgment moment in the past where something ended. Something ended. Let's say it was not the right time for something to continue. It was blocked. But judgment comes through. Maybe someone was harshly judged. Let's see what's in the hidden position. Another 2. So a dilemma. Do I stay or do I go? Do I manifest? These 2 cards opened up, my dear friends. Oh my goodness. 10 of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. So this is, obviously there's been a breakup here. Someone has got a very difficult dilemma. They don't know what to do. Even though as I was saying, we see the growth on this wand here. There is like a transition, like there's change here. So it looks like someone is making a choice to end a situation and start something new. And this is a page. Remember, it could be a messenger. So someone is choosing. I feel that there's no more dilemma here. This is certainty. That's what I'm getting here. Someone now knows what they need to do. They now know why there's been so many blocks, why they've been blocked. And this could also speak to a chapter ending. As Spirit says, okay, it's time. It's time for resurrection. Let's look at justice. 8 of Swords. Maybe legal blockages here, or timing, or information missing. There's a lot of worry pertaining to someone finding their justice, or maybe even going through divorce. And we've got the King of Wands here. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. I feel that someone is trying to block this, to imprison, just like the card here, trying to imprison this King of Wands. And I feel it's more so Leo energies. What's that moon? Someone's playing with this, yeah, it is Leo. Someone's playing with his head. This King of Wands, very strong leader. Someone maybe even having information against them, or trying to play with their head, their mind. We've got the sun and the moon here. That's the new moon, but that's also eclipse energies. The sun does speak to happiness. There's a child on the horse. Healing will come through. Information will come through to clear any doubts. And we've got the 10 of Pentacles. There's a lot of happiness here. Someone is also ending a unhealthy situation where someone's been playing with words, trying to trick. I feel a great sense of trickery here. Tricks of the mind, and this can also speak to someone going through depression. As we see here, the 10 of Swords. This is betrayal. Let's take one on that 10 of Swords. And we've got the Empress. Oh my goodness. I said betrayal, and it's the Empress, which the Empress is very similar to the Queen of Pentacles. Now, maybe the betrayal has been towards the Empress, because the Empress is Libra and Taurus. She's very Venusian. Now, for most of you, this is very positive. For some of you, this could be a mother that was the person that betrayed you. Someone maybe that you trusted. For others of you, I mean the Empress, remember, she takes the harvest. She's all about abundance, and looks like Venus. Matters of love have gone and are going still through those Capricornian energies, the Saturnian energies. But I feel that from the beginning of March and onwards, we will know, if the light is green or it's red. I think that's when you will have your information. That's when you'll know what you need to do. So here there's been, obviously, maybe someone's had choices here, right? It could be, of course, the Empress who has choices. Now, the Empress and the Queen of Pentacles could be the same person. Okay, and this could be someone who is now turning their back, looking at a new beginning, the beginning of something new. And I feel the betrayal is a lot from, more than likely, someone who holds strong air in their chart, but maybe some fire as well. Let's look, because we've got the Ten of Pentacles. This is the marriage card. We've got two amazing cards, and then we've got the Ten of Cups, which is like a new beginning. And we've got the Magician. Yes, there is communication. Yes, there is a new beginning. The Magician. This is like good communication. This is the power of manifestation, dear friends. Three of Pentacles. And we know the Magician is Mercury. He is bringing in very good news. Oh my goodness. So Two of Cups. Yes, an agreement, a soulmate contract. This could be something pertaining to work, around work, or someone's noticed that you are their other half. You are their other half. And if this was a soulmate connection, even though someone maybe was in a marriage, looks like they were not happy within the marriage. There's been a heavy judgment against them. And even Spirit is here to guide. Remember, here we've got Saturn and we've got Pluto, the two malefic planets. Who wins? Pluto, obviously. Pluto is stronger than Saturn. So Pluto is death. It's death of a narcissistic, egocentrical, difficult chapter in one's life where they had to fight all the time. Spirit, though, is here and guiding, where there will be, this is like getting rid of the poison and healing coming through. I want to take one more on that Three of Pentacles and Two of Cups. Eight of Wands. This could be flight, travel, lots of messages of passion coming through. Air travel. And there's no more stuck energies. We're moving forward. Right? This is a great love. The Sun and the Sun again. This is flirtation. This is true love. This is risk-taking. This is the ability to create. I'm going to take a risk. I want to have fun. My heart is yearning for this connection. You know, these two cards can speak to reconciliation, potential marriage as well. But we've got a couple of tens, so we are closing up a certain chapter, beginning a new chapter. Let's look at the Chariot. We've got the Wheel of Fortune, the Knight of Cups, the Six of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune, my friends. Wow, what a reading. We're leaving conflict behind. Knight of Cups is not going to be conflicted anymore about offering his cup of love here. And whatever this offer is, anything that you've got the ability to create. We see the moon here. That's interesting, right? The time is now. The Wheel of Fate, now. Another 10. This speaks to traveling over water as well. We could also see here that now the Knight of Cups, he's standing on the earth. He's more grounded now. He's come out of, fluctuating emotions. Now, this could be also someone that's taking a trip, needing to cover over land and water to go to the promised land, whatever that means. The promised land, somewhere where you feel your life is pulling you towards. Jupiter, Jupiterian, you feel abundant, you feel a certain place. This could be a different home where your luck changes. This transition is taking you to a way better place where it's like those blockages are sort of ending now because of transitioning. That could be a physical transition, or it could be, yes, an emotional and practical. So changing partners, leaving a difficult marriage, a narcissistic, committed, maybe even a partnership. I mean, we know that the Hierophant can also speak to hierarchy, someone who is at the top of their game, someone who's in a position of power, gives us another choice or a resolution. This could also be advice. Let's have a look at the Hierophant. We have the Lovers, so yes, a choice. Gemini, it could be Gemini, Taurus, very strong energies. So someone's made a choice now. Again, we see Archangel Michael everywhere. Let's look at the Queen of Pentacles. The Hermit, yes, it is a Virgo. Yes, the Queen of Pentacles has been the Hermit. So an earth sign, could be Virgo, has grown spiritually, has seen the light, is someone maybe that is guiding others. Maybe this could also be a business. Right? We know that Queen of Pentacles, very grounded, but also very spiritual. That's Virgo Pisces axis, my dear friends. And I feel it's got a lot to do with the new moon in Pisces and the full moon in Virgo. So we're talking March, a very important month. Yes, this Queen of Pentacles, the mother, has seen the light. She's been soul searching. So it could be also any other earth sign for you guys. Remember, this is a general reading. Someone's seen the light. They've made the choice. So we've got Gemini, Taurus here as well. Gemini and Virgo are both ruled by Mercury, and we've got Mercury here. So this is communication. This is the information that Mercury, having joined with Pluto, having dined with Hades 3 times, is now bringing you through the truth. That the road has been really tough, but there will be high honors pertaining to what it is that you're trying to manifest here. I want to take one more, and we've got a couple of 9s here. We know 9s are endings. One more on the Hermit. We've got the 3 of Cups. 3 of Cups, reconciliation, a group effort, happiness, joy, celebrating a choice, having won, having been the chosen one. Wow. Let's look at that 9 of Cups. What is it about, dear Spirit? And we've got Temperance. So Temperance does say, be patient, there will be healing. We've got once, twice, 3 times. We've got Archangel Michael here 3 times at least. Yep. And it's divine timing. It is all happening in divine timing, of course. 3 cards have just flipped. I want to have a look at them. So we've got the Queen of Swords, the 4 of Pentacles, and the 4 of Swords. So cutting through the waiting, there is no more waiting, I feel. Someone maybe has seen the light now and is speaking their truth. There will be communication. Also, information pertaining to someone's heartbreak and some difficulties around their home. Something to do with legalities, someone who is very cutting with their words. I did speak before about another air sign having a lot of information or you know, using the truth and cutting away on anything that's been blocked, that's been blocking one's way. And it does pertain a lot to the home, to someone's stability, someone's security at home. Now we've got a King of Wands, and we've got the Empress in the hidden position. We've got the Queen of Pentacles here, and we did have that Queen of Swords. So we've got a divine masculine that's showing up as a fire sign, so as a Leo, could be a fixed sign. We've had quite a bit. We've got Aquarius, we've got Taurus, we've got a lot of Leo. We have spoken about the Plutonian energy, so fixed energies pushing someone towards changes. So we've got a divine masculine that deals with a lot of females. They could be siblings for others of you, and there could be also a motherly figure here. What's this Three of Swords? So we've got the Ace of Wands. There's a breakthrough here. Someone's seeing the light pertaining to a heartbreak. We know the Ace of Wands is also very strong sexual frequencies. And we know that Venus and Mars, through Capricorn, they are flirting around. It can be quite frustrating. Someone's hoping for a beginning. We did see 3 aces. Okay. We had the Ace of Pentacles before, the Ace of Swords, and the Ace of Wands. What else? And we've got the Strength card. So yes, confidence. Someone having made up their mind to move forward. This is someone very determined to overcome, to take charge, and lead. This has been a difficult cycle, the infinity symbol, the Strength card, right? And I feel that this is the activation also of the sacral chakra, a very sexually inclined energy. And we know that obviously for me, the Strength card, it's the divine feminine that holds the upper hand here, pertaining to sexuality. Let's take one more. And we've got the Knight of Pentacles. So we've got very slow moving forward, sometimes even stuck energy. Someone's trying to hold themselves back, waiting for a chance, waiting for communication, waiting for some information. Let's take one more. Yeah, and we've got the Hanging Man. So some sort of a cycle needs to end, right? Someone's waiting probably to see clearly, because remember I did speak of the Piscean new moon and the full moon in Virgo. That is very important for me. And you know, this could also be pertaining to the limitations and the restrictions pertaining to travel, right? A lot of us are having difficulty in traveling. So there could be also a physical distance between you and a loved one. The Nine of Wands, another 9. 9. Holding on and waiting, standing strong. What I want to do is, I want to take one card on this Judgment at the foundation. And we've got the 5 of Cups. So there are regrets pertaining to the past. Someone's still, from the past, they've been focusing only on the past and not looking towards the future, it looks like. They were waiting on someone's decision. But remember, this is a card that says not all hope is lost, my dear friends. So yes, not all hope is lost. Let's restart again. I'm going to pick up now. I want to pick up the Lenormand here. As we said, there's a window of opportunity for newness to come through. I want to see what this Devil is all about. And this critical moment from the past. Remember, we had the 7 of Wands. Hello, Agape. Hello, sweet pea. Mummy, I've come to make a mess of your table. What's this devil about? Okay, so looks like there was betrayal from the past. Sorry, Agape, but you've made a mess. There has been betrayal pertaining to the past. Someone was loyal and the other person maybe was blocked from karma. Some obligations, duties that they had this could have been pertaining to a friendship as well. So someone maybe was not loyal. Someone maybe wanted only friendship. The other person was very attracted, right? So maybe an imbalance of energies. Let's see the position of the hidden. What's going on with this Empress? What is she all about? So we've got transition. The stalks do bring the child. So maybe there was also a birth, a literal birth. That was maybe the betrayal, or someone that had a choice between two, but the birth of a child sort of had someone stuck. And we've got the stalks, the divine feminine, and the letter. So, maybe the Empress speaks to finding one's manifestation as long as there is transition and movement. But it could be what is binding maybe the flourishing or the abundance from the energies of the Empress are legal papers or communication. Let's look at this King of Wands with the Eight of Swords and the Justice. Wow. So there's been injustices pertaining to matters of heart. There's been fears, the fear of maybe even speaking. Or for this King, he's scared to show his true feelings with that heart. Very scared. He shows his sexual side only. Let's look at the Moon. We've got the Garden. So yes, in the now there's a lot of happiness. Remember, the Garden can speak to fame as well, recognition, happiness, team networks, team effort. What is this Magician? What's the Ten of Cups and the Magician about? So things that were unknown will be coming to light. And this is pertaining to something, a seed that's been planted from the past. This is a lot of happiness. Yes, this was a long time coming. The tree is Saturn, right? It's Saturn. So there's growth here. There is a lesson that's been learned, a difficult lesson. But also this could be a possible new beginning and an ending of a marriage, I'm going to say for some of you, or a cycle where there was a lot of deception. And there's transition here, there's change. So someone is filling their own cup until they transition towards a brand new beginning or a brand new love. It could be for others of you. Let's look at the Two of Cups, Three of Pentacles, and Eight of Wands. We've got the Tower. Wow. Hi, Agape. I know, Agape. Yeah, I know, sweetheart. So when you're standing on these cards, it's like stepping on ice, isn't it? Because they're so slippery. So there's been blockages because of someone's duties, obligations, karma. So this relationship, this Two of Cups, has been blocked. Has been blocked, no doubt here. Let's look at the outcome, because we did have initially the Cancer card. So the Chariot, the Knight of Cups, the Six of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune. Let's take a couple of cards on that position. We've got the Whip, and that is 11, just like the Justice. We've got the Clover, which opens up again a portal of abundance, a portal of luck, and the sun comes through again. So how many times do the cards need to tell us this? So let's see what's going on here with the Hermit. What has this Queen of Pentacles, what has she seen? Or first of all, I want to take a card on the Hierophant and the Lovers. Someone maybe was obligated to marry through tradition. We've got the house here. Someone was following the family, their ancestors' tradition, but they were cut in two. They were not happy. Let's take one on the Hermit. Why do we have the Hermit here? And we've got the anchor. So yes, this is someone getting grounded, having seen the light. The anchor does speak to stability. Someone stable, someone not going anywhere. So we've got a couple of nines here. This is the end. This Queen of Pentacles, this Empress, let's say, could be setting down anchor. Okay, or she's stuck and she's looking for a way out of a traditional marriage, maybe an unhealthy, maybe a narcissistic, who knows. Let's take one more. And we've got the cross, you see, so it's not an easy situation. The cross does speak to duties, of course, but it also speaks to faith. Holding on to faith that this heavy duty, this conviction, will at some point come to an end. And maybe this was a harsh lesson because the Hermit is someone that's already awake, right? They've gone through an awakening process and therefore have become very wise and a teacher towards others. And there is the divine masculine. The divine masculine is here. So maybe it was a karmic situation, maybe even a twin flame, I'm going to say for some of you. Let's take one more on this divine masculine. And we've got the Rider and the Ace, and the Rider comes through. This is a beginning. There's news coming through. This Rider is covering over territory, over land. This is Mercury and Gemini, speedy messages, passion, energy. All those beautiful energies are coming through. What's at the bottom here? And we've got the Bear. And the Bear, again, is someone very courageous coming through. Again, the Bear is very motherly, but also very much the boss. Why do we have the Hanging Man here? What's the hold up here? And we've got the Child. So the hold up and the surrendering was because of an actual child, or someone needed to see things from a different perspective before they could move forward. And again, we've got Pisces, and Pisces can speak to magic, can speak to secretive affairs, could speak to karmic chapters needing to end, a sense of imprisonment, being in an imprisoning situation, difficult cycle, or in a difficult, maybe even commitment, marriage. Last card here, my dear friends, I want to take this, the Ring, because we've got the Tower, which is very tough on that Two of Cups, and it speaks to delays. So what is that Ring about? Because the Tower can also speak to arrogance, but it can also speak to the red tape for me, right? And it can speak to two people that are feeling very lonely when they're not together, right? Or someone being in a commitment, maybe, where they felt very lonely, in a commitment or a marriage where they felt very lonely. And we've got the Coffin here. So these blockages, or this cycle, needs to come to an end, right? Because we've got the Eight of Wands now. Obviously, this is someone putting a marriage to rest, okay? And coming to a place of abundance. The Fish, closing up that repetitive cycle as well, but also moving towards a new beginning where there's more value, where they feel more abundant, whether it's financially feeling abundant or emotionally. Remember that we had the wealthy man here. All right. So let's take a few messages of love, and I will take a message from the Universal Love Oracle by Tony Carmine Salerno. So what are some thoughts or perceptions? Because we see that this King of Wands, he's got the love card on him, scared to speak of his emotions, scared that he may have lost his chance, scared that there will be, maybe that he treated you unjustly if this is someone that you've been dealing with. Let's see. I was wrong to doubt your love, babe. I apologize. I want to have a family with you. Wow. Wow. Our families will never accept this relationship. So you see that family was behind the choice that was made. Maybe you come from different areas of the world, different religion, different social status. I dreamt of you before I met you. I got carried away. I didn't want to hurt you. It didn't mean anything. For some of you, someone did the dirty here. And I did speak of a betrayal. Of course, the betrayal, could have been also from this Empress. Now, betrayal, maybe the other person sees it as an betrayal, but the Empress, usually someone that's very loving and nurturing, maybe she did not receive that. If she's met someone else, if there's someone else for her, which could be also someone that's a bit younger, maybe for some of you, then maybe the betrayal was, this is like karma coming back around. I'm ready to take the next step with you. One more. I really want to work on us. You are worth it. And that is obviously someone that's ready to do the work, or you work with this person. Wow. Way too many. I didn't even shuffle them. So we've got a 10, 21, 24, 32, which equals a 5. And that's the Hierophant, my dear friends. Maybe that speaks to the 5th of March. Ooh. 5th of March. That's an exciting day. That's Jupiter and the Sun together. Talk about abundance, luck, prosperity, happiness. So we've got a P. We've got a 2. Pauline, Peter, Penny. P. Penelope. 2 and 22. Tomorrow is the 22nd of the 2nd. These numbers. So this is the new moon. This is the new moon in Pisces. Tomorrow is the 22nd of the 2nd. Number 4. We've got a number 6 as well. So it could be 64, 46, born in 64. 1942, 1922, 22 years of age. 62, born in 62. We've got an L. Play. Larry. Linda. Taurus, Scorpio, fixed signs. These could be initials, darlings. So LP, PL. LP could also speak to, you know, an LP record. I don't know if that is a message for some of you. We've got number 11, 11 and 22. A lot of numbers. And we've got an A. I did say play, but play is Leo. Leo likes to play. The children like to play. And we've got a C. C. Corinne. Catherine. Cindy. One last card, my dear friends, and we've got an E as well. So place. I don't know what that speaks to you. Place. This could be a new home. A place. So a new pathway opening up, let's say, pertaining to legalities or, you know, portals. We've got a couple of portals here. And I don't know what these numbers are, like 426. These could be the last digits of someone's phone number. 624, however it speaks to you. This could also be a house number, 426. A place at 426, or it could even be 12. We add them up to the 12. We've got a 12, 11, 22. So, I don't know. Let's see. Let's see what the message is. And love is going to continue to return here. Agape, you can make all the mess you want now. That's fine. That's fine. That is just fine. Agape, do you want to choose the card? Do you want to choose the card? Come on. You want to choose the card? Come on, baby. Agape. Here. Yeah. Oh, I love you too. Oh, bite my tongue. Did I say bite my tongue? Bite my nose. You can't bite my tongue. I don't know what that means, guys. Maybe someone bit your tongue too harshly. Agape, bless the cards. Thank you very much. Yes, I'm going to... Yes, she's picking the last cards here, so I'm going to take one from here. And yes, Agape can be very much of a mess at this time, dear friends. We've got healing sounds. Healing sounds. Let's read from the booklet. So it looks like she's looking for attention. Healing sounds. So listen out for any sounds, any something, maybe put some music on to heal, try and heal you. The lady holds a crystal sphere through which she can access ancient healing sounds. Your ears cannot hear those sounds, for they are the vibrations of spirit, but their healing resonation is felt on a spiritual level and infuses and nourishes every cell within your body, every notion of your mind, and every element of your soul. Over the next few days, find a crystal that you are drawn to, You don't need to be an expert on crystals, just pick one intuitively. Try to find one that is small enough to carry with you. Hold it gently in your hands with your eyes closed. Relax and feel the healing energy radiating from it. Each crystal has a frequency and healing quality that is felt on a cellular level. So maybe this the person you're thinking of, made some sort of a sound that was very healing to your soul. Okay, maybe they've got a beautiful sounding voice, a voice that could be very healing to you. Oh, you're such a sweet pea. I love you so much. So, my darling friends, I think I will leave it there. Yes, we've got a huge mess here, and Agape's going to help me clear it up, aren't you? Okay, so lots of messages here, lots and lots of messages. Before I go, just because I can, let's look at the love messages. No. Healing family issues, your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Forgiveness needs to be had here. Forgiving twice. Forgiving and learning. There needs to be forgiveness here. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. And true love. This is the romance of a lifetime, my friends. And Agape feels the same, don't you, Agape? Are you comfortable? Can you hear her purring? Yeah, so as soon as I stopped talking, she stopped to listen to me. She's saying, why are you quiet? So I'd like to thank you all for being here. I'd like to wish you well. We've got beautiful energies coming through very soon. Now, I know that there's a lot going on in the world and things are not easy. As I've said, there's like difficult energies and there's magical. Let's just hope for the best for all of us on all levels, for humanity, for our sovereign selves and our freedoms, for us to have the ability to put food on the table for our children. Okay, and even though, you know, humanity has gone through many, many changes, I do believe that the changes are for the best, right? Even though it's been really, really hard on everyone, and yes, many have suffered much loss pertaining to loved ones. I don't think there's a family in the world that has not lost someone that they love dearly. So I'm sending you healing, sending you loving energies, blessings. I want to thank you so much for being with us on Patreon, for supporting Divine Debut. And please, as I said in today's daily message, because a lot of you are not getting notified pertaining to me uploading, so please unsubscribe and subscribe again and press that notification bell so that you could receive all notifications. Many are writing to me and they're telling me that they are not receiving the notifications. So my readings are not being seen by many. Okay? And that's a shame because there's so many messages in my readings. My readings are very particular and I don't care about the numbers. I truly do not. For me, it's more about quality. But you should remember also that this is what I do full time. And I'm trying to be there for all of you as much as I personally can, to guide you as well as I can. Of course, the love is mutual from those of you that follow me every day, and I do appreciate it very much. I want to thank you. All right, so love and light, dear friends. Talk to you soon. Okay, be well. Look after yourselves. Love you so. Ta-da.